Hey, what's up, everybody? The news just came down. It's official. Taco Charlton has been released by the Cowboys to make room for Robert Quinn. Serious and unfortunate. All right, so the Taco Charlton era is over. 4 career sacks, former first-round pick. So, at the end of the day, this just looks like something that wasn't a marriage between the player and the staff. You just heard a lot about issues with him and Marinelli and that kind of thing. So, the talent is definitely there. I mean, you've seen him, jump off in some of the games preseason last year, this year, and game 1 last year, the sack with Eli. So he has a capability. So there's just something there that didn't click with the Cowboys. It's unfortunate for us. When you miss on a first-round pick, it does hurt. It kind of sets you back a couple years. But thankfully for the Cowboys, they've been drafting well. So they've been drafting well. They've hit on a lot of their first-round picks. Since Garrett has been here, 2011. The only other one that has been considered a bust, I guess you could say, is Mo Claiborne. His issue was more injuries than anything. Taco, what we're hearing is, issues with the staff and that kind of thing. So 2 different types of issues, but both, considered bust by many fans and things like that. I personally rooted for Taco the whole time. Really not gonna say anything bad about him. It just didn't work. It sucks. And you can redraft the 2017 draft all you want. Could you have gone up, 2 spots to get Tack McKinley? You probably lose Ryan Switzer, but you do get Tack McKinley. I bet the Cowboys would have liked to have done that. They didn't get anything for Switzer. Tack McKinley, he's made sacks in this league. Or could the Cowboys have just stayed put and drafted T.J. Watt? All right, that whole issue was with fit and this and that. But like Dane Brugler said on Twitter today, it's sometimes it's more about fit. It's about just making the pick. The guy makes plays. T.J. Watt was a Pro Bowler last season, so I agree. I agree with Brugler there 100%. So the other thing is, you could have drafted the cornerback, Kevin King, I think, was a target for the Cowboys. He had the length, that kind of thing for the Packers, but he seems to be injury prone. So, but you look at that 2017 draft class, a lot of the defensive ends haven't worked out. Charles Harris, Taco hasn't worked out for the Cowboys, and we'll see how he does at his next stop. But Myles Garrett, the top end guys I think have done well, but it wasn't a very good defensive end class, to be realistic. All right, so 2017 draft class, however, wasn't a complete disaster. They still got a lot of good picks out of it. You got your current secondary there. You got your Cheeto, Jordan Lewis, Xavier Woods, these players. So I think you have your core secondary out of that 2017 class. So Cowboys still doing well there, but that's it for the Taco Charlton era. Robert Quinn is now in there. But the Cowboys, without a doubt, they need to, throw more draft picks at the defensive line moving forward. They got to throw something on it, Defensive tackle, defensive end. Crawford's coming up at the end of his contract. How do they feel about Daniel Wise? And, Jalen Jokes, these players, I think the defensive line is going to be high on the 2020 draft. All right. Let me know what you guys think about the Cowboys making this move. Are you surprised? Are you disappointed? And what do you think the Cowboys need to do moving forward to address or bolster the defensive line? Should they make a trade somewhere? Everybody's been, hopping on this safety trade train. But for me, I've been calling for defensive line. If the Cowboys are going to make a trade sometime this season to bolster it up, if they need something better in the middle or another weapon on the outside, defensive end, I think defensive line is where you would make a trade, And I'm not talking about a first rounder. You know, it doesn't have to be a high pick. You can get a pretty good defensive tackle, you know, with a mid-rounder. So let's see what the Cowboys do. Let me know what you guys think. Hit like on this video and continue to like, subscribe, and share. See you for the next one, guys. Peace!